The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Out to the right. Now there's a fight. He's having a shot! There it is! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out towards the flank. That's the throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, there's a probing ball. And Hullet! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
First quarter of an hour gone. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. And this is Hullet. Flashes it across. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Valverde. And it's Zico. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. He have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he finish? He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yamal, Hullet. Can he finish? Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Valverde. Zico. And it's Hernandez. And it's Zico. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael, he's had a shot! They've scored! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 23, Rafael Leao.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min powering forward here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Rafael Leao! Oh, that is very close.
Rafael Leao brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Frimpong. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hernandez. Chance here to counter. He's had it taken off him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That is good alertness. Rafinha chips it through. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. And he's in on goal, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Rafael Leao certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's picked it up out wide. Frimpong elects to cross, climbs up big! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 3 minutes.
Good looking ball. Makaleli. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Zico. Kawasaki Frontale are looking to break at pace. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
It is now time for our special
Either side
warning.
holding back
Please
here.
grab the
It
tickets
has
you were
been
given when
quite
you
a
were walking
half,
through the
this.
gates.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zico. Rafael Leao looking to add to his goal. Oh, good take and a good air. It's Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish.
Mbappe! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Kawasaki Frontale get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee's given a throw. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. More and more pressure on the ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
64 minutes is number 23.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has been cut short. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8. Felix Nacho. Number
Inzaghi
99.
wins the duel this time.
Number 43.
Foyt.
Number 30.
He's through here.
Freppa.
He's in space and looking
Coming
for
on the
options.
field.
In it
Number
comes.
22. Johnson.
It's a ball kick.
Number 2. Number 13. Number 4. Number 32.
And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! He has done it! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Great ball if he can get there. Johnson could try cutting inside here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni played out towards the right wing. Now he's off and running. And this is Hullet. He's picked his way through. Hullet driving forwards. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Valverde. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next
There will
one.
be 5 minutes added time.
That's Johnson, and he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot! And again! Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! They just took too long getting forward.
Substitution in
Look,
progress.
if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
There will be a throw-in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's a really well-measured ball. Makalele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Makalele has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now the ball in. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Referee's given a throw. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
And it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Nice physical challenge. And that was very necessary. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Thuram getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Dembele! Goal! Belgium! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in control...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Frimpong really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gullit knocks it out wide. In towards the backstep. Big header! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Valverde gets into a good position. It's a good run down the right, looking for a runner. Yamal providing an outlet chance! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's in plenty of space here. Vitinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Frimpong touches it back. Threads one in. He's looking wide. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Bullish header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
5 minutes till the break. Valverde. Dembele. Belgium have it back and can go again. And this is Bale. They get a throw in. And here's Bale. And it's played in. Climbs up big. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Frimpong. Oh, not quite. Bullet! This possibly the last play of the half. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that is out of play. Frimpong. Maldini. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He is through here. Picked out brilliant. And Hullet! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Yamal. Now he's got space here. Nesta calmly anticipates. Vitinha. That's a good ball out wide. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's not got that quite right. Bullet. Yamal at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Vitinha. Nemecha. Chouameni has a look and plays it forward. Nedved. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well played. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Nedved. Bale. That is as far as they're going to go. Pull it. Yamal receives it in a wide position. That's well blocked. Here's a chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the shot! Ambitious ball here. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That has been cut short. Rodri. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. This looks promising. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Great defense. And he shoots! And he can clear it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Johnson has it out wide and in... Oh, what a clock! And it's come back out to him. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Johnson. Valverde. Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? And he's well positioned here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well read, nice interception. Johnson. So what can they make of this? Spread neatly. Now it's Hullet. Johnson, played in. It's a sharp pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Premio have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And
Luis Suarez! There it is!
well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great strike! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Premio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Eto! And now they can spring out of defence. Frimpong. Deep cross, he gets big! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed good effort from distance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Luis Suarez. And the ball's gone astray. Passing is crisp and sharp. Frimpong. It's a really well-measured ball. Rijkaard. Nice-looking ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. Gremio have their second corner now. Del Piero moves short. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved. And this is Del Piero. Oh, important interception. Gremio look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Del Piero tries to pass it through. Del Piero. Chouameni. Frimpong. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And now they can clear their lines. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Šeško. Chouameni out to the right. Can he get it through? Del Piero, and Del Piero! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gremio are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And he goes cross-field. And it's Eto'o. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Eto'o, spread it left. Bergomi delivers, climbs up big, and it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Frimpong. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yeah, very good job he positioned himself there.
That has not gone well. Yamal gets into a good position, and that's gone loose. Neto couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Searching pass he's played there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vicario clears it away. And it's Nedved. Edmilson. Nedved. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Frimpong. Now it's Hunnit. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Piqué spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's played into the air. He's got tall. No mistake. And there is his 30th goal. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 13, camisa 18, camisa 15, camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9, camisa 19, camisa 8, camisa 11.
Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substituição em andamento.
Has another go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's a cute ball. And that could set him on his way. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Corner number 4 coming up here. It's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Works it forward. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. Oh, bang on target. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's quick to snatch it back. NEPES. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's NEPES.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's just misjudged that one. And they're back on the ball again.
Foram indicados 4 minutos
4 extra minutes added on. Now, can they get him away? Bale. Chouameni. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. It's a searching pass. Nemecha. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's in a great position here. Pele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he can clear it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! In he goes again! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good read, needed to be. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, well played, well played. Looking for the run. Threads one. Kalajic! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Brilliantly cut out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Nicely shaped ball. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Yaya Toure.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
He's there to retrieve it. Chouameni. Bellingham. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. But it's Thuram. Pele. That is ended up in no man's land. He has a look up. Frimpong. Out to the right. Pull it. Nice looking ball. Knocks it out wide. And this is Hullet. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Cleared without complication. Yamal, foot in. Pele. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that. Oh, what's he done? Pull it. Kalajic! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's a searching pass. Yamal. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ball's out once more. Hernes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yaya Toure. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Frimpong. It's Hullet, played down the flank. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. Hernes. This looks promising. He's away. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Searching pass he's played there. Bergobi. Hernes. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Hullet. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Mbappe. Number 8, Hannes. Bellingham.
Beckenbauer.
Number 42,
Messi.
Toure.
He can run onto
That's
that.
good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Shevchenko. Number
Nicely
10,
spread.
Del Piero.
Deep cross.
Number 11, Hullet. Number
Hullet
17,
distributed tidily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Johnson receives it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming in this.
Decent chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And the keeper beats it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Face to face with the keeper. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
4 added minutes has been
Tramini.
indicated.
That's a nicely weighted pass. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a promising position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got rid. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defensive, Jim, and you, as you mentioned, faced him on the international stage.
Yeah, and his quiet and calm demeanour was the perfect disguise for that steely leadership. We knew we were in for a battle against him.
Out to the right. Flashes it, climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! And one more try!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Looking to play him in. Pull it. Good chance here! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Neymar on a charge down the left. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is a little undercooked. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Dembele. No goals as yet. Frimpong. Oh, that's well spotted. Great vision. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Yamal. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? Tchouaméni was coming up to the 30-minute mark. In towards the back stick. And that should get the job done. And it's Makalele.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. Tchouaméni. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, that's been intercepted. No way through. Tries to pass it through. Dembele! And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that was nowhere near his best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chips it through. Tacho makes the interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Hullet.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back in. That has ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Pumas have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicked it back promptly. And he's picked out the run. Cruyff. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Searching pass he's played there. Yamal. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's having a good look here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And yes, it's hit. Shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't far away. So, third corner of the game. Ferdinand getting this one clear. Well, that has not gone well. Back into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldo. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Both sides
10.
then taking this chance
Número
to
20.
turn to their benches.
Número 19. Número 9. Entran.
Half an hour
número
gone in the
11.
second half.
Número 18. Luis Suárez. Número 6.
Lovely pass, but
Número
can he
7.
get there?
Cambio.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
He rises! Just needed better contact. Mbappe, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Flings in, he gets big! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Terrific header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. Rodri knocks it into space. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Iniesta. Pacho. 5 minutes to add. And he's worked it through. Thinks about... And hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Makalele has created one goal already. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has... Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's...